you obviously so that helps because you obviously know high level basketball, you watch football, you know all this. So when Jay Cutler says something like that,
Yes.
For the Olympics, they have I think it's handball, but it's basically like a little ball that you throw around and then throw into a goal. So it's like soccer, indoor soccer with a ball that you throw.
Oh, you should play that.
You'd be a very good handball player.
That would be so sick if you like.
There's a U.S. team, but like I want to go and do that.
Yes, you should.
Just throwing missiles.
I think if it was you, Patrick Mahomes, and LeBron, just how many players play in handball? Like 8 on a single time. So if it was you 3 against 8 players from any other country, I think we win.
I guarantee we can put a team together that can win gold.
Yes,
guaranteed.
I would absolutely agree with that. Yeah, just from pure like arm speed. I don't think guys in other countries
and just a really big guy as a goalie back there. If you watch it, I've studied this from time to time.
It sounds like you're ready to go.
If you watch it, usually all these teams like have an old guy that plays goalie. That's just like he literally, if someone's coming, he just guesses and just throws his hand up. And sometimes hits the ball, sometimes doesn't.
Do you think it's completely insane, or maybe a little bit of truth, knowing that some of these guys that are playing high-level football have all the skills that would work in handball, they just haven't played handball?
What he's saying is insane.
What?
It's insane.
Come on.
He cannot win Olympic medal training 2 or 3 months.
Okay, maybe.
Let me present an analogy.
All right.
Okay, try to imagine that you want to cook something. You want to cook. Okay, you need ingredients. You need food. You, the Americans, you have the perfect food for being a professional athlete and to compete in a high level. Okay, but when you want to cook that food, you need the technique. You need how to mix it, how to cook it at the temperature. You need to know things. This is something that Jay Cutler or any player doesn't have right now. So you have the potential to be an amazing athlete and to play in a high level, but it takes time to be able to be a professional, a very good handball player. So what I'm meaning is, in the short term, it's impossible, insane.
How long?
In the long term, it takes years for sure.
But Jay Cutler could, if he were to train. Like if there was a different world and Jay Cutler was born, same exact guy in Barcelona, he could be a professional handballer.
Of course. And probably one of the best.
Okay.
But he needs
That
to
helps.
train.
Yeah.
He needs to understand the game. He needs to train every day. So it's a matter of technique. It's not just the physical condition. It's the technique and the tactic. You need to read the game to know when you have to move, when to pass the ball, when you have to shoot. So those kinds of things, you need to learn them.
Now,
and it's not a matter of 1 or 2 or 3 months.
Now let's flip it. Do you think the best handball player in Spain, if he was born in, Tampa, Florida, and grew up playing American football, do you think he could be an NFL quarterback?
I think it's exactly the same explanation. So if you want to do it in 3 months, forget it. In 1 year, forget it. If this guy is educated and coached since he's young, for sure. Because, in handball, you have players who are 6'4", 220. And they know how to throw the ball, so they know how to read the ball.
The interesting thing, though, is I think that handball is kind of a perfect mix of a lot of different sports that we already grow up playing in America.
Exactly.
So it's a combination. So it's not like we don't have any of the techniques. Whereas football, American football, if you grow up in Barcelona, you probably don't play American football unless your family is from America or you have some connection to the sport. Maybe you really like Madden. I don't know. But you usually probably don't play American football, and it's very, very much different from any other sport that's played in Europe. But with handball, it seems like the learning curve would be a little shorter. I mean, we can even build the team out from the back. If you start at goalkeeper, for example, if we had Tim Howard playing goalkeeper on our team, I feel like he could become a world-class handball goalkeeper within a year because he's got all the technique right there, right?
No?
I don't think so.
It's the same.
It's the same. Yeah. It's a smaller goal. He's played high-level soccer, football for a long time.
Have you seen a goalkeeper in handball?
I have. You know what? I have watched goalkeepers in handball. They're bad. They're all bad.
Very bad.
From Europe or from the U.S.?
No, all the videos that I've watched, they're all bad, and then a goal gets in, and they just don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, I get scored on.
I don't agree on that.
They all say, like, I get scored on 30 times a match. It doesn't matter if that one went in.
Goalie is a very important player in handball.
Yeah.
Very important player.
assume.
And they are very good players in Europe. So, I think that 1 year is not enough. The handball Olympic team, they want to build something for the Olympics in Los Angeles. They need to start right now if you want to do something. If you want to compete in the level to fight for the medals, not to be there. To fight for the medals, you have to start right now with the people.
Be careful.
Right now.
Be careful with what you're saying right now, because what you might be doing, you might be awakening a sleeping giant.
I would
because
love to
we
do that.
automatically
We'll take you
qualify
down.
for Los Angeles. We're going to be in the Olympics.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles.
Yeah.
There are probably millions of 8 to 10-year-old kids out there that are listening to you right now saying, you know what, I'm going to prove that Spaniard wrong. I'm gonna hit the gym tomorrow and
Oka's
we're going
going
to dominate.
down.
That's right. Oka doesn't know what he's
I
talking
would
about.
love to be wrong.
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
sorry,
Challenge.
I'm not wrong.
Accepted. No, you're wrong. What are you gonna say, Hank?
All right, so it's 7 players on the court, right?
Yeah.
What if you have 4 experienced handball players, and then you get 3 stud athletes, and you train for a year?
Ooh,
That's a good question. I like it.
Yes,
you
we
have more
add Jay
chances.
Cutler
You have more
too.
chances.
And you
because
have
can,
you have a leader that can explain and like kind of just
Yeah, you need time. Then things are closer.
So
That's
is,
true.
Is there a one position that's basically like the sniper? Like the guy who basically has the best arm and you're setting him up to score?
Yes, usually the players who are playing on the back, so there are 3 in the back and 3 ahead of them. Those 3 back, they are the key players, because they have the power to shoot from outside. They are the strongest ones. So those are the really important players.
Right.
Then you have the wings. They used to end the plays. It's like if you are able to send the ball to the wing and he has enough space, he can jump and try to score, but he's not creating the game.
So
the play.
That seems like the back players. Like if we put a quarterback in there, that's everything they do. They throw it for distance. They throw it to other people.
Yeah.
Like
escape
so.
the pocket.
Yeah. Like how far? The best handball player. How far do you think you could throw a handball, or how far do you think you could throw a football?
I think it was 70 yards. Could
Oh,
be.
okay. Well, we got a guy who can
But
throw 85 yards.
Yeah, but I don't know in handball because the playing the field is shorter, so I don't know how long it can shoot.
But we got a guy, like I said. I mean, Josh Allen would dominate.
Jay Cutler was saying that he's ready. Don't you imagine? You know how difficult it is to win an Olympic gold medal? It's very difficult. It's very difficult.
Depends.
Even in handball. In handball, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Nikola Karabatic, which is a French player,
Okay.
one of the best ever, former player of FC Barcelona. This guy was saying that if Jay Cutler wants to go and wants to play against his team, and Jim Cutler and the team wants against Karabatic and his team, Nikola Karabatic, will give him his gold medal. So Jim doesn't need to go to the Olympics.
So he can play for a gold medal?
Yes.
Okay.
One game. It's ready.
So we're already in the gold medal
and,
match.
And Nikola Karabatic is a very, it's a keep his word always. So if he's saying that he's gonna be to do so, he will do it.
How many games does he get to play? Just one?
One.
Just one game and gets a gold medal.
Yeah.
Now-
but another interesting story.
This everyone in the handball community knows about
Yes,
this story.
yes.
This is crazy.
Yes.
The
In
French
Europe,
guy's giving up. I didn't
it's
know
a
the
trending
French guy
topic
would
in
give up.
Europe.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a trending topic
Well,
in Europe.
I think, just for the record, if Europe's listening to me, America has superior athletes to Europeans. That's just a fact. We just do. Every
Yeah.
single one of them is better than
I'm not
every
trying to call
European
Yeah.
in every sport that any European has tried to play.
Except in handball.
No, all of them. I just want this. I want to keep this
in
trending
handball,
right now.
give me facts in handball.
I want to keep this trending right now. So the entire continent of Europe, they do not measure up to our waist when it comes to any sort of athletic event.